All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Cardano ADA itself, see what is happening with the price, and of course, what we could be expecting going further into this upcoming week ahead of us. So, looking at the broader markets, once again, you are seeing quite a bit of green across the board. Today was an excellent day for the market. We saw Bitcoin going up to $68,000. By the time you guys see this update, it's already going to be, Monday morning. Early Monday morning. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening specifically with Cardano and what we could be expecting. So overall, a lot of green across the board, but at the same time, a little bit of red here and there because Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback over the past few hours. But if you were looking at the bigger picture, especially the monthly time frame, you can see ADA is up about 14%. But let's take a closer look and see what we're noticing. Before I get into this, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. And also, if you want to see more of these updates, it's simple to let me know in the comments and, just smash that like button and it goes a long way. Anyhow, looking at the price of ADA, 43.3 cents. As mentioned, up 0.3% in USD comparative, but we're seeing a little bit of a lag in BTC comparative, down about 0.7%. Market cap at $15.46 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 380 million. So let's go back to our previous updates, the discussions we've been having. The trading volume on Cardano is very low despite the interest picking up for the broader market. A lot of good developments coming out for the crypto space. Hence, you're seeing, the market picking up quite a bit. A lot of altcoins right now are outpacing ADA, but ADA is one of the coins that is actually not reacting, more. We expect more upside, but ADA is not doing that. And as you guys know, we keep it 100% on this channel, 100% realistic stuff. And, this is something I talked to you guys about before. This market right now is a little bit of all over the place. You're seeing meme coins outpacing coins that actually have strong fundamentals and, actually bring utility, while those projects that actually are trying to solve a real world use case for the crypto space, as well as the masses, are the ones that are lagging behind these meme coins. So you can clearly see that just based off of the monthly time frame. You're looking at PopCat up 264%, WIF up 51.1%. But one thing a lot of people not focus on is the fact that these coins that you are seeing that are exploding quite substantially, when you compare the market caps with Cardano, or with some of these other solid projects with high market valuations as well, you cannot do that. It's not right to compare the two. Cardano's market valuation compared to WIF, MOG, PopCat is way larger. And that's just the truth, and that is something a lot of people tend to completely forget because a lot of newcomers are coming into the space, and I read the comments on a day-to-day basis. Crypto ZX, why are these meme coins exploding like crazy? Why are these some of the other projects that actually bring utility and have strong fundamentals, such as Caspa, right? Internet computer. They're outpacing ADA, but remember, market valuation. Let's not forget that there is a massive difference between the market caps still, and despite that fact, ADA continues to hold around where it's holding, and they have a lot going for themselves. I discussed that before as well, but it's being overlooked right now, and the easiest way to kind of look at that is just by looking at the trading volume in this state of the market, as well as looking at what's happening with the price itself. But let's take a look at the price right now and see what we're looking at. So Bitcoin dominance did not change, around 55.5%. The BTC, as mentioned to you guys, if you do watch my other updates, I'm sure you guys know this by now, but Bitcoin cracked at $68,500 today, but we saw a little bit of a minor pullback, and this minor pullback is totally okay. Remember, we need to see a little bit of cool off, but a lot of good stuff happening for the crypto space. Bitcoin's looking absolutely amazing, and yes, all-time high talks can happen. They're realistic talks. They're not unrealistic talks that are out of the blue. We could potentially be seeing a Bitcoin all-time high even this month alone if we're able to break out of this key resistance that we're coming at. But anyhow, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend ADA. So if you're looking at Cardano, it's still hovering around this 43.36 cents, and if I were to zoom in for you guys, I think this is where you kind of notice as to what we're looking at. So a lot of sideways momentum And again, why are we doing that? Because there is some resistance coming in its way. And I spoke to you guys about this before. This resistance, to be specific, is at around 45.92 cents. And we did come very close to it. Let's be honest. We came very, very close to this key resistance, which is about a 7% move from where we currently are at. But as I've said to you guys before, the buying pressure is just not there for itself right now. ADA does not have enough buyers to really trigger this move towards the upside, but I do believe we will see that happen. I think we will see that happen once, dominance kind of falls lower. Even if Bitcoin were to crack higher, I do see, ADA pushing back up to the 50 cents price point and start heading towards, the target that I've been speaking about, which is at 58.78 cents. But remember, guys, I know this is frustrating, and I totally understand it from that angle that, it's kind of boring. You're looking at other projects that are absolutely exploding, but ADA is one of the ones that is just lagging behind, and I totally get that. But, what you need to understand is this market requires patience, and this market requires you to be doing your own due diligence and research and diversifying. Diversification is key. Cannot stress this enough. If you're just holding ADA, guess what? You are missing out on the gains on your own. You're missing out on the gains on your own, no one else is. But if you still choose to hold ADA, which I personally think, whether it's ADA, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, if you're just holding one asset, I don't think that's the right thing to do, because you'd be missing out big time on the other projects. So diversification is key. But right now you are seeing a lot of range, sideways momentum happening for ADA, which is causing a lot of people to, kind of get frustrated, which I understand. But remember, guys, you need to have patience. But anyhow, the target that I have right now in my eyes for specifically Cardano is around the 46.39 cents. If it's able to break out of this key resistance, I do believe that, we do run up to that 51.58 cents. But remember, as I've said to you guys before, step by step. Yes, it is not, reacting, to the par of the Bitcoin price right now. It's lagging behind, but we need to accept that. That's something that you need to accept. It's not having its time right now. But let's face it, no one expected ADA to reach 80 cents this year. No one. And it actually managed to do that. And I do believe ADA has everything for itself to retest that once again and actually go higher, considering the market and the community that it actually has. Cardano community is one of the biggest communities. And on top of that, they actually have a their fundamentals are really, really strong, and of course they're bringing utility, and remember, supply and demand. I continue to remind a lot of people, especially the people that completely forget about that right now. The first thing I focused on was the trading volume, which is low, so lower demand. But once the demand kicks in, we know circulation, supply, majority of it is locked. So you know what happens then. But let me know down below what you guys think. If you do hold Cardano, what excites you the most that not a lot of people are talking about, and what are your personal projections for ADA in the upcoming months ahead? Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.